Hello aspirants, a very warm welcome on the YouTube channel of Analyst IAS. So this is the last video of the bridge series. We have already discussed geography, polity, history, environment and ecology, and this is the last video of the economic bridge series. We have discussed all the questions from 2015 to 22. सोल आइडिया जो ब्रिज सीरीज का था वो ये था कि आप देख पाए कि यूपीएससी किस पैटर्न में क्वेश्चन पूछता है. Total questions which came in 2022, they were 18. So let's start. Question 1. Rapid financing instrument and rapid credit facility are related to provisions of lending by which of the following? Asian Development Bank, International Monetary Fund, United Nations Environment Program, Finance Initiative, World Bank. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So the correct answer to this is B is your correct answer. Rapid financing instrument provide rapid financial assistance which is available to all member countries facing an urgent balance of payments need. This RFI was created as a part of broader reform to make IMF's financial support more flexible to address the diverse need of the member countries. This rapid credit facility, it provides rapid concessional financial assistance to low income countries facing an urgent balance of payments need with no exposed conditionality where a full-fledged economic program is neither necessary nor feasible. So this is it. Question second, with reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statements. An increase in the nominal effective exchange range indicates the appreciation of rupee. An increase in the real effective exchange rate indicates an improvement in the trade competitiveness. An increased trend in the domestic inflation related to inflation and other countries is likely to cause an increasing divergence between NEAR and REAR. Which of the above statements are correct? Pause the video, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is C is your correct answer. Statement first is correct. The nominal, this exchange rate, effective exchange rate is a measure of the value of a currency against weighted average of several foreign currencies. Increase in this indicates appreciation of the local currency against the weight basket of the currencies of the trading partners. Okay, now statement second is incorrect. This real effective exchange rate, which is a measure of value of currency against weighted average of several foreign currencies divided by price deflator or the index of costs. An increase in this implies that the export जो है वो ज़्यादा expensive हो गए, import cheaper हो गए अगर इसमें increase होता है. Therefore, इसमें अगर increase होगा तो trade competitiveness में loss होगा. You can eliminate this statement. Elimination also you get your answer is C is your correct answer, not B is your correct answer. It's C. Question 3. With reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statements. If the inflation is too high, Reserve Bank of India is likely to buy government securities. If the rupee is rapidly depreciating, RBI is likely to sell dollars in the market. If interest rates in the USA or European Union were to fall, that is likely to reduce RBI to buy dollars. Which of the statements given above is correct? Pause the video, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is B is your correct answer. Here, अगर इन्फ्लेशन काफी ज्यादा है मगर मार्केट में मनी सप्लाई बहुत है तो आरबीआई गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज खरीदेगा नहीं. अगर वो खरीदेगा इसका मतलब वो और रुपी ज्यादा सप्लाई करेगा, तो ये वो इन्फ्लेशन के टाइम पे बिल्कुल नहीं करेगा. वो गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज बेचने का काम करेगा ताकि उसके पास ज्यादा से ज्यादा मनी सप्लाई उसके पास आ जाए. सो यू कैन एलिमिनेट वन, यू गेट योर आंसर इज बी. इफ यू वांट टू रीड मोर, you can pause the video, read it from here. Question 4. With reference to the G20 framework, consider the following statements. It is an initiative endorsed by G20 together with the Paris Club. It is an initiative to support low-income countries with unsustainable debt. Which of the statements given above is correct? Pause the video, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is C is your correct answer. Both of the statements are correct. Paris Club G7 countries में ही ये क्लब है जो फाइनेंशियल क्रेडिट वगैरह देने में हेल्प करता है. So G7 included a G20 में. So statement first is correct and statement second is also correct. Common framework for debt treatments is an arrangement of the G20 and the Paris Club countries to coordinate and cooperate on the debt treatments for up to 73 low-income countries that are eligible for debt service suspension initiative. Question 5. With reference to the Indian economy, what are the advantages of inflation indexed bonds? Government can reduce the coupon rates on its borrowing by way of IIBs, IIGs, provide protection to the investor, this is IAB as well, from uncertainty regarding the inflation. The interest received as well as the capital gains on IIBs are not taxable. Which of the statements given above is our correct? Positive or right to attempt? Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is A. इन पे जो इंटरेस्ट रिसीव होता है ये टैक्सेबल होता है, नॉन टैक्सेबल नहीं होता. बाय एलिमिनेशन यू गेट योर आंसर इज ए. Statement first correct. If a market overestimates the future inflation, government will reduce the borrowing cost by reducing the index bond rather than the nominal bonds. Statement 2 is also correct. Inflation index bond या इनको inflation adjusted bonds भी कहा जाता है. They provide insurance to investors from inflation elimination of uncertainty risk premium and containing inflationary expectations. Globally, inflation index bonds are much in demand since they provide investors an inflation hedge providing real interest rate return. So जैसे जैसे inflation बढ़ेगा उस हिसाब से इनका interest rate भी change होता रहता है. थर्ड इनकरेक्ट है, ये taxable होते हैं. With reference to the foreign owned e-commerce firms operating in India, which of the following statements is are correct? They can sell their own goods in addition to offering their platforms as marketplaces. The degree to which they can own big sellers on their platforms is limited. Select the correct answer. Use the code given below. Pause the video. Try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So, your correct answer to this is B is your correct answer. E-commerce, for example, आप Amazon ले सकते हो. So, Amazon खुद के ही products वहाँ पे नहीं बेचता है. So, statement first is incorrect. And second is correct. The degree to which they can own the big sellers on their platform is limited. So your answer is B. If you want to read more from here, you can pause the video and you can read it from here. Question 7. Which of the following activities constitute real sector in the economy? Farmers harvesting their crops, textile mills converting raw cotton into fabrics, a commercial bank lending money to the trading company, a corporate body issuing rupee denominated bonds overseas. Pause the video, try to attempt. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is A is your correct answer. The real economy concerns the production, purchase and flow of goods and services जैसे oil, bread, labor within the economy. It is contrasted with the financial economy, which concerns the aspects of the economy that deal purely in the transactions of money and other financial assets, which represent ownership or claims to ownership of real sector goods and services. The financial sector consists of corporations principally engaged in financial intermediation or in auxiliary financial activities. So real sector होता है जैसे कि farming activities हो गया, textile mill हो गया, ये सब real sector में आएगा. Commercial bank lending हो गया, corporate body issuing bonds वगैरह, ये सब financial sector के हैं, ये real sector के नहीं है. So financial sector में ये दोनों आते हैं. You can eliminate these two. You get your answer as 1 and 2. Question 8. Which one of the following situations best reflects the indirect transfers often talked about in media recently with reference to India? An Indian company investing in a foreign enterprise and paying taxes to the foreign country on the profits arising out of its investments. A foreign company investing in India paying taxes to the country of its base on the profits arising out of its investments. An Indian company purchases tangible assets in foreign country and sells such assets after their value increases and transfer the proceeds to India. A foreign company transfers shares and such shares derive their substantial value from assets located in India. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So the correct answer to this is D is your correct answer. ये एक वोडाफोन का केस हुआ था. वोडाफोन ने बाहर किसी कंपनी से डील कर था और बट उसके जो शेयर्स थे वो इंडिया कंपनी से मैच करते थे. हच वगैरह को किसी था. You can just read about the case if you want. So indirect transfer refer to the situations when foreign entities own shares or assets in India. The shares of such foreign entities are transferred instead of a direct transfer of the underlying assets in India. Question 9. With reference to the expenditure made by an organization or a company, which of the following statements is are correct? Acquiring new technology is capital expenditure. Debt financing is considered capital expenditure, while equity financing is considered revenue expenditure. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is A is your correct answer. न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर है बट किसी कंपनी के डेप्ट को फाइनेंस करना कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर नहीं है वो. Debt financing occurs when firm raises money from working capital or capital expenditure by selling debt instruments to individuals or institutional investors. Equity financing is process of raising capital through sale of shares. Both debt financing and equity financing are considered under revenue expenditure. ये capital expenditure नहीं है. Question 10. With reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statements. A share of the household financing savings goes towards the government borrowings. Dated securities issued at the market related rates in auctions form a large component of internal debt. Which of the above statements are correct? Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is B is your correct answer. First is incorrect. Household financial savings refers to the currency, bank deposit, debt security, mutual fund, pension funds, insurance, investment जो है small savings में. ये इवेंचुअली गवर्नमेंट की बोरोइंग में नहीं जाती बैंकिंग ऑपरेशंस के थ्रू डायरेक्टली. आ शेयर ऑफ इट इज नॉट गोइंग टुवर्ड्स द गवर्नमेंट बोरोइंग. सो स्टेटमेंट फर्स्ट इज इनकरेक्ट. स्टेटमेंट सेकंड इज करेक्ट. डेटेड सिक्योरिटीज मींस रेगुलर गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स वेयरएज ट्रेजरी बिल्स आर कंसिडर्ड सेपरेटली. Dated securities issue at the market related rates comprise a large share of the internal debt. So your second is correct, B. 12. With reference to the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, consider the following. Private and public hospitals must adopt it. As it aims to achieve universal health coverage, every citizen of India should be part of it ultimately. It has seamless portability across the country. Which of the statements given above is correct? Pause the video to answer. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is D is your correct answer. 1, 2, 3. आयुष्मान भारत में पब्लिक प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल को इट इज मस्ट टू अडॉप्ट देम. पर फैमिली 5 लाख रुपए का इसमें इंश्योरेंस दिया जाता है. यूनिवर्सल हेल्थ कवरेज एंड एवरी सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया शुड बी पार्ट ऑफ इट अल्टीमेटली. और इसकी सीमलेस पोर्टेबिलिटी है ऑल ओवर द कंट्री में. सो इफ यू वांट टू रीड मोर अबाउट दिस, सो यू कैन पॉज द वीडियो एंड यू कैन रीड इट फ्रॉम हियर. क्वेश्चन 12. Consider the following statements. Tight monetary policy of US Federal Reserve could lead to capital flight. Second statement, capital flight may increase the interest cost of firms with existing external commodities. Devaluation of domestic countries decreases the country risk associated with ECBS. Which of the statements given above are correct? Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is A is your correct answer. By elimination also you could have got the answers. Statement 3 wrong है. Devaluation of domestic currency, it increases the currency risk with associated with these ECBs. So external commercial borrowings. So you can, by elimination also you get your answer as A. If you want to read more from here, you can pause the video, you can read about this tight monetary policy and this. Question 13. Consider the following statements. In India, credit rated agencies are regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. The rating agency popularly known as ICRA is a public limited company. Brickwork Ratings is an Indian credit rated agency. Select which of the statements given above is correct. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So correct answer to this is B is your correct answer, because credit rating agencies को RBI regulate नहीं करता. By elimination you get your answer is B. Credit rating agencies are regulated by SEBI. Statement first wrong है. Statement second and third correct है. ICRA and its subsidiaries together form the ICRA group of the companies. ICRA is a public limited company which with its shares listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange and the National Stock Exchange. Brickwork Ratings, SEBI registered credit rating agency है, has also been accredited by RBI and empaneled by NSIC with presence in Bangalore. With reference to the Bank Boards Bureau, which of the following statements is correct? The governor of RBI is the chairman of Banks Board Bureau. Bank Board Bureau recommends for selection of heads of public sector banks. BBB helps the public sector banks in developing strategies and capital raising plans. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. इसका भी आंसर आप एलिमिनेशन से ला सकते हो. RBI के गवर्नर चेयरमैन नहीं होते. बैंक बोर्ड्स ब्यूरो फिलहाल FSIB से रिप्लेस हो गया. दिस इज FSIB जो इंश्योरेंस और बैंकिंग सेक्टर दोनों में यही काम करता है जो पहले बैंकिंग में करता था. एंड ये IAS ऑफिसर जो होते हैं जैसे शक्तिकांत दास फिलहाल ही कैन नॉट बी, इसके जो चेयरमैन होते हैं वो गवर्नर नहीं होते RBI के. सो यू कैन एलिमिनेट दिस स्टेटमेंट. इट इज B. बैंक बोर्ड्स ब्यूरो ऑटोनॉमस बॉडी है गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की. वी आर कमिटेड टू इंप्रूविंग गवर्नेंस एंड बोर्ड्स ऑफ पब्लिक सेक्टर फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. Secretary of the bureaucracy currently comprises the secretary and 4 officers. Statement first strong है. Bank Boards Bureau has shortlisted State Bank of India Deputy Managing Director, who is Alok Kumar Chaudhary, as the replacement of the Ashwini Bhatia as the Managing Director at the India's largest lender. Statement second और third correct है. ये हेड्स सिलेक्ट करने में रिकमेंड करता है और पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक्स को स्ट्रैटेजीज और कैपिटल रेजिंग प्लान्स में भी हेल्प करता है स्ट्रैटेजीज के लिए. कन्वर्टेबल बॉन्ड्स, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स. As there is an option of exchange the bond for equity, convertible bonds pay a lower rate of interest. The option to convert to equity affords the bondholder a degree of indexation to rising consumer prices. Which of the statements given above is correct? Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is A is your correct answer. First statement is correct about it. Convertible bonds they pay a lower rate of interest क्योंकि ये bonds से equity या share में convert किए जा सकते हैं. And statement third is wrong about it. You can read it from me if you want. Question 16. In India, which one of the following is responsible for maintaining price stability by controlling inflation? Department of Consumer Affairs, Expenditure Management Commission, Financial Stability and Development Council, Reserve Bank of India. Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So, inflation control करना ये सब RBI का काम है. Key role of the central banks is to conduct monetary policy to achieve price stability and to help manage economic fluctuations. In India, the central bank is RBI. ये SLR, CIR, repo rate, reverse repo rate, marginal standing facility rate, इन सबसे inflation को control करते हैं. These are the tools. Question 17, with reference to the NFTs or non-fungible tokens, consider the following statements. They enable the digital representation of physical assets. They are unique cryptographic tokens that exist on a blockchain. They can be traded or exchanged at equivalency and therefore can be used as medium of transactions among the commercial activities. Can be used as medium of commercial transaction. This is medium of commercial transactions. Which of the statements given above is correct? Pause the video, try to answer. Now let's see the answer. So the correct answer to this is NFTs commercial ट्रांजेक्शन के लिए यूज नहीं होते. सो यू कैन एलिमिनेट द स्टेटमेंट थर्ड. योर आंसर इज ए इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. सॉल्यूशन इज डी. NFTs are cryptographic assets on the blockchain with unique identification codes and metadata that distinguishes them from each other. Unlike cryptocurrencies, they cannot be traded or exchanged at equivalency. This differs from the fungible tokens like cryptocurrencies, which are identical to each other and therefore can serve as a medium of commercial transactions. But NFTs are unique cryptographic tokens that exist on a blockchain and cannot be replicated. NFTs can represent real world items like artwork, real estate and all. Tokenizing these real world tangible assets make buying, selling and trading them more efficient while reducing the profitability of the fraud. NFTs can also function to represent individual identities, property rights and more. Last question of today's video. In India, which one of the following complies information on industrial disputes, closure, retrenchments and layoffs in the factories employing workers? Central Statistics Office, Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Labor Bureau, National Technical Manpower Information System. Pause the video, try to attempt it. Now let's see the answer. So your correct answer to this is C3 is your correct answer. जो लेबर ब्यूरो है, it complies information on industrial disputes, closure, retrenchments, layoffs in the factories employing workers in India. So this was all about the video. I hope this bridge series, ये जो bridge series है, आपको help करेगी इन pattern को समझने के लिए. This was all about today's video and session. Thank you. Have a nice day. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe so you can get our notifications on a daily basis. Stay tuned with Analyst IAS.